Hello guys, welcome back to the channel, or welcome to the channel if this is your first time here. We are back with another new Who episode. This one is going to be Dot and Bubble. If you want to see the full reaction to this, you can see the uncut one either as a live stream on YouTube, or you can see it over on Patreon or as a YouTube member as well. But without further ado, let's watch Dot and Bubble. Callie Cook.
Dot.
Oh.
And Bubble.
Oh, that's what Dot and Bubble means. It's the activation.
It's such a super day.
You're so kind.
And kindness all day long.
Good morning to you. Another day.
Day is toasty.
Oh, that woman was her sister.
It's very modern generation.
Where's Jimbo? He always wakes up first.
He's dead.
Heard from Mabel and Neve. It's like they've disappeared.
Gothic Paul, is that his name?
You lie there much longer and your blood is going to pool. I said
Lovely.
forward. Forward.
Really? You need directions to tell you where to go.
Do I need to pee?
Your content is 0 for the third day in a row. Well done, Lindy. Don't waste the day with daily waste.
Creepy doctor.
Have you seen Lindy Ricky said so cute.
This is definitely a take on modern generation social media. This is the bit we've seen. Ricky September.
You don't know me, but my name is the Doctor, and your life is in danger, okay?
Unsolicited.
There are creatures out there in the real world. There are monsters. No, Lindy, don't!
She's got really, really nice eyes. Also, the Itsy Bitsy song. There it is. That was the clip I saw. So I knew that that bit was going to happen with the bubble doesn't join to her head. It's like it bubbles up and down slightly off kilter. Oh, this is the bubble that looked badly generated
where everything's fine
in the
all
trailer.
of the time.
Right, so it's not Earth.
It's another glorious day in fine time.
So they're on another planet, or are they on the moon?
Thread is sourced from Refurb, so I'm not depleting any of Fine Time's resources. I'm so careful about that.
Why does that sound like influencers when they talk about ingredients in their products?
I probably shouldn't say this, but I look so cute.
Okay, so everyone's oh, I do love the pastel colour scheme. Everyone's a social media influencer?
It's so unfair. Now we have to work. Fine Time never told us how boring it would be.
Or maybe she's just talking to friends.
Boring!
I get really bad hand chapping.
They all look very samey cult like they do. Yeah.
He's disappeared. So I went to ask Rooster, but he's gone.
Oh, you're no fun.
No, you can't get rid of him.
System check on behalf of Fine Time Enterprises. Do you mind
Ruby?
questions?
Who are you?
My name's Ruby Sunday. Hi.
Someone new.
You're not on my friends list.
No, but she's with Fine Time.
Turning me down super please, Lindy. Oh, I love that top.
Okay. What do you want?
All right. She like the...
What are you doing right now?
Oh, my life, you're stupid.
She's the popular girl at school, isn't she? That kind of...
Work is data processing. We clean up Substack information and deliver it back to the home world.
They collect info and send it back to
And
Earth.
you work in an office of 6.
That is correct.
Where are they?
They're at work.
So they're in the same room as you?
How should I know? What am I supposed to do? Look.
Yes. Use your senses.
Talk to Danny J. You can talk to him on here. Danny J, hello.
Maybe the one that got dragged off earlier.
He's sitting 2 rows in front of you, isn't he?
He must be.
You could always see if he's there with your own eyes. I mean, you could lower your bubble.
Lower it? You mean turn it off?
Like lowering your phone.
Oh, you are so offensive.
Oliver's disappeared, and Kipper, and no one's heard from Alana.
I am not lowering my bubble.
Can you stay inside and look beyond it?
With Ruby, there is no blocking option. Yes, there's no tick and cross. I think it's because she came across as one of the Fine Time main team.
What can you
See,
see?
no one's there. She hasn't even noticed that.
That's fine. Thank you.
That's a good shot.
We all have to work. It's what we do. We work and then we play.
It's all fake.
Now, this is going to be tough, but I am here with you, Lindy. Bertie sits about 10 feet away.
Yes.
But he's not there either.
Be very careful and look to your right.
Oh, he's dead, right next to her. Oh, I don't like the sound of that. What is that? Is he being eaten?
I need to get back to work now.
What did you see? I'm stuck outside Fine Time. I can't see in. Turn off the dot and look.
Bubble down, dot off.
I think you're about to be eaten, love. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, there's reality sunk in now. Run.
Top bubble.
No, run. Don't just...
I'm sorry, but your need to urinate has skyrocketed.
Why do you need to be told to urinate? This is what I was going to say earlier.
What is that noise?
Play Ricky September.
Wait, can they hear outside her bubble then?
But I've got a friend, he knows how to deal with it. Here he is.
Just leave me alone.
Come on, babes. We need to get you out of there.
Is that thing... Is it something to do with you?
I'm trying to find out what it is. I'm here to save you. To stand up and walk out, but without the bubble.
I can't do that.
Me too. Like I said, use your senses.
And I don't think your dot system can see them.
All those things could be like a digital representation of their actual personalities. They could be already dead. Logan's Run. Yes, it does kind of remind me of Logan's Run. Surprising she actually thought to go the other way to the creature. Move your legs. Does it? Be careful.
I'm so stupid.
I love, by the way, that Callie Cook is in it finally, and she's always wanted to be in Doctor Who.
I don't know how to walk.
What do you mean?
I don't know how to walk without the arrows.
You don't know how to walk?
Without the arrows.
You don't know how to walk without the arrows.
Shut up, I hate you, I hate you, I hate you.
Because she's not done it before.
Exit, please.
Forward.
But I suppose the monster is counting on her using that.
Forward. Forward.
And it can hear you, so great. Walking right into the trap.
Elevator down to ground floor.
There's probably a monster right in that lift, waiting.
You are doing really, really well.
Oh, condescending much?
No, trying to help. Okay, there was a monster in there.
Run!
Don't go in where it's saying to go in. That's a really interesting shot. Run, woman, what are you doing?
It ignored you. Why did it do that? What did you do? That's two of them now, just letting you go.
Oh yeah, good point. It hasn't attacked her. I thought it was just going to be one of those slow things to make her come in.
Is there anything different about you? Something different to Bertie Lester?
Self-thinking?
Police.
All lines are busy.
I really need the police. There's a murder.
Regret, we cannot help you.
By the way, it's just such an easy way for them not to be in the episode but still be there at the same time. Filmed at different times to keep in with their schedules.
The street. Is that okay? One step.
We need to find out what it's like. You're the only one who can tell us.
I thought I heard screams.
Seconds.
I'm not a child.
Could you please?
Is everybody dead? That's what I'm thinking. Or they're dying and being killed? Yeah.
Careful, watch out!
People not paying any attention sounds like life. Okay.
Tom Bubble.
They are taken to the extreme. Just a bit. Yeah.
She walked right past and it ignored her. Other girl, she got eaten alive.
They've been chosen?
Some of you get eaten and some of you don't.
Is it by the levels? By their chosen levels?
From day one, never touch the wild woods.
You know how much experience or whatever they've had?
It's like really natural. But we have force fields. How did they get inside?
Your security is crazy tight. It's blocked me. I'm stuck on the outside of the city.
Maybe they're made by Fine Time?
Fine time. How does it work?
Jiminy, you're stupid. We come here from the home world, if you can afford it, obviously.
All the rich kids. I thought you were
Right,
like
okay.
office drones. That's why you only work 2 hours a day. So the rest of the time,
We party.
it's like Love Island, the planet.
Mummy paid for it all.
It sounds like influencers.
I'd pay for the whole moon to make you happy.
It's Thingy, it's Thingy. Susan, again.
If you find time, Lindy Lou, you're only a bubble away.
Who is that?
62, love my Lindy.
Hold on, I've seen her before.
She's the face of the ambulance in Castarion 3.
No, I've seen her somewhere else.
No, you've seen her before every episode.
Are you two in the same room?
No. Sorry, we'll save that for later.
That's cool.
You...
Okay, so they're not filming separately.
Seriously, who are you?
We're just trying to help.
Your saviors.
I blocked you. I thought that you just looked the same.
Unblocked, babes.
That's breaking all the rules.
They're not part of that.
You're criminals. I actually have proper friends. Close friends, priority one, initiate group chat now.
That monster's going to be right next to her, isn't it?
Priority one. Priority one.
You're going to be disciplined for this. Sorry, not sorry, but this is much more important. Look how many are missing.
Oh god, yeah, they're all... Why is it selecting only those people, though?
Cooper Mercer was my best friend. Has she gone? Calling Valerie Nook. Unmute Gothic Paul.
People have been disappearing. Joseph and Lucy, and I've not seen Kirsty Bookkeeper since last week.
Kirsty Bookkeeper, I like that name.
I'm sorry, some of us get what?
Eaten.
Eaten.
What do you mean eaten?
Eaten alive.
Oh, for land's sake, Lindy, don't be so silly.
For land's sake, I like that. There, yeah, behind you.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay, now everybody knows. And they're screaming.
I told you. Why didn't you listen to me?
Lindy, it's okay. I think that I can get you out.
I muted you. I was so right to hate you. You can't do that.
Yeah, well, I just did.
Okay,
Yep,
if
just
you
did.
all could just listen.
When this is over, he is going to be so disciplined. I can't wait. I think he's not as stupid as he looks.
The only important thing is to get you out, and I found it. I've got access to the plans of the city. There is a river running underground, underneath the town. If you can
So it's like the Doctor Who episode
safety, there is an escape.
where they'll use the
Throughout the city, like tunnels, vertical.
the underground tunnel to get out. The Aztecs, was it? The Daleks episode.
Because it means going out onto the streets with those things.
You like, is there something you've all got in common? Something that you don't drink that other people do?
She hasn't gone to the toilet yet?
Your power is low.
No.
Oh, fantastic.
Oh, I'm out of power.
You are kidding me!
You still have battery problems.
In the future.
You stopped me from working. You took me away from my desk. This is your fault.
I didn't think the dot would need to be charged.
Listen to me, your conduit has an access point on Plaza 55. It's inside the building.
It sounds like VR when it dies.
What? Building number what? Where do I go? What?
Look behind you.
Come on, Lindy.
There's more than one. Just run. Just go somewhere.
Forward.
Jesus, woman, did you not see that thing? She's not used to it. It's a lamppost. That was quite funny, to be fair. I thought she was going to walk past it, but she didn't. Go another way.
Plaza 55. No. Oh.
It's like a baby taking their first steps on their own again.
Turn left, take 2 steps forward.
Who was that?
Who's that?
Just follow my voice.
By the way, I like the 60s kind of fashion, the way they're dressed. It looks a bit 60s anyway. Stuff. Hey, it's Ricky September, was
For
it?
real?
I know. It's me. Just listen to my voice. Use me like the arrows.
Your match, darling.
I'm not on screen. I'm over here.
But you look like Ricky September.
I am Ricky September.
Oh my gosh.
But we do need to get out. You just have to do what I say and walk forward. What's your name?
Lindy Pepper Bean.
Oh, you're one of my followers.
How'd you know that?
I love that.
Follow my voice. Walk forward.
I feel like this is a conversation that, apart from the aliens, that would happen even now. I think it would happen. Oh, you follow me, yeah.
Forward. Forward. That's it. Oh, well done, Lindy.
Love is in the air.
I'm sorry. That's the first time I've ever done that.
Hugged someone.
Well, so every day we walk past monsters.
No, I mean the hug.
Yeah.
That was your first hug?
Yeah.
I'm so sorry, I should have asked.
No, I made you.
I'd say never met a human, but parents.
I tried to warn people in my videos, but they kept getting deleted. Weird, these things, they eat some people, but not everyone.
Find time. Deletes the videos, maybe.
We've got about 10 minutes till the sun clicks off. Oh, is that okay?
You're so good at walking.
Don't tell anyone, but I open the bubble, drop my songs, and then I turn the dot off for the rest of the day.
So he's one of the influencers that doesn't want anything to do with social media.
About the conduits, I read like history, and during the Great Abrogation, this whole city was sealed
He's
up.
smart. And he also knows about the underground places.
I will get you out of here. I promise.
I thought this was the worst day of my life, but maybe it's the best.
There's still thousands of people being eaten alive.
Yeah.
But she said, I've met you, Ricky.
I can charge up Yahoo!
Yes, and they've got a planet link. I can call the homeworld.
Did she just say I can charge up Yahoo?
Man, and he said there was a code.
What? I was about to say, is Homeworld dead?
Yeah?
Oh.
Can I speak to Mummy?
Link's busy. They're probably getting millions of calls. But they're coming. They're on their way.
So I was kind of right about everyone being dead.
We can sit and wait. We'll be safe.
Charged up. 60 seconds till night cycle.
Pointless then, whatever they're doing. I just realised the X's symbol is the X's symbol that you get on a PlayStation as well. You use the triangle as the exit.
This is so manual.
Yeah, people used to work like this.
Yeah, it looks like a ship or... Look at the doors.
My job's not easy. I get chapping.
I get chapping.
Don't be so surprised. I found it. I'm at the conduit.
That charged quickly.
What, Ricky the singer? That's him.
What?
Hands off.
I love how they suddenly know.
Hi, Ricky. Wow.
Hi.
Ruby's like, hello.
Don't miss a number. They only stay live for 5 seconds. And
Yeah, it's okay. You don't... I've studied postcodes, so...
He's smart.
clever as well.
Yep.
Okay, Heartstopper.
Clever and hot, is what he's thinking. So I take it that they've all died on planet Earth, and this world is just lingering on.
The one with the trumpet?
Hoochie pie.
Hoochie pie.
Poogie pie.
None of them have been eaten so far. Why?
My friend, Ricky September, he says they're saving us to eat last.
She's so proud of that.
Tasty. Well, Ricky is.
Steady.
I would imply that they've got a list.
Oh, that's what I was thinking, a list of maybe the best performing people. And they eat on the rich first and the most popular.
Paul, is he a Paul who's Gothic, or is Paul his surname?
It's his surname.
Oh, they're going through the alphabet.
Before that, Valerie Nook. Before that, Cooper Mercy. Look.
In order of names.
Those are the names in alphabetical order.
That's the order they die in.
They died in alphabetical order.
I don't understand.
Surname Pepper Bean. Is that P for pepper or B for bean?
P for pepper. We ran past those things outside and they didn't even look at me.
Maybe they're still eating the ones that came before you.
If not, maybe Pepper Bean isn't her real name. Her mum is Susan Twist.
Susie Pentecost. She's still here. She is.
Oh, hi there, Lindsay.
She's scared.
It's all gone so quiet out there. Really, really nice to meet you. And you were so pretty.
And now she's dead.
Behind legs.
Lindy! No, they're not. Listen to me.
I kind of wish she was a proper companion. She's good. I like her.
And even if they do chase after you, they're slow.
They are very slow.
Lindy, I'm getting you out of here.
Oh, Ricky, babes.
I hope so, but why do I feel like there's a monster right outside our bubble?
I keep getting lucky, don't I?
But if those things are eating in alphabetical order, they're not bugs from the outside. They have been created.
That's what I was thinking by fine time.
And I keep saying, why can't the dot see them? Well, what if it can? What if it wants you to walk right into them? If that dot has achieved sentience...
Oh, it's like AI taking over. Robots taking over.
But I think it's learned to hate you.
Lindy, turn off your dot.
It's like a GPS.
If it wants you dead, it can kill you itself. Dot off! Dot off! Dot off!
That's a new way to tell someone to go away. Dot off!
Dot off.
Hello. It's like how?
Come here! Take my place!
Oh, it's Dalek vision again. The camera looks like the Dalek vision we used to get. Rick is gonna die.
I've got it.
Go through! Don't worry about me!
No, Ricky. You'll come as well to help save her. Okay.
Watch out!
His surname is Coombs.
What?
He was born Richard Coombs. Changed his name to Ricky
No.
September when he reached 50,000 followers.
You arse! She's sacrificing it.
Lindsay.
What the hell? He just tried saving your life. After all that. She was as I thought earlier. I know she's trying to do it to save her own life. Two-faced in some ways. What? I would say a word specifically beginning with B. What? Sounds like beach. Kind of what I thought of earlier. There's the TARDIS. Maybe she's not as nice as I thought she was.
Hoochie pie.
Can't believe she sacrificed bloody Ricky, though.
Is that what we do now?
Taught that by a very wonderful man.
A wonderful man you sacrificed, love.
Where's Ricky? Is he with you?
No, I gave him up.
He went back. He said he had other people to save.
Of course.
He was so brave. And
Oh, that mean girl kind of... He was so brave.
I should say thank you.
It's okay.
I think they can see it.
Believing. Going where?
Bridge to Cavendish.
How is Cavendish not dead?
But I thought the homeworld would just come and save us.
They're not coming, Lindy.
What about Mummy?
So they're like the survivors.
She's not there, darling pie.
She's gone to the sky.
Oh. I mean, technically you're in the sky.
Lucky Mummy.
Pioneers. Just like our ancestors.
You could come with us.
But I have... Wait, what, Lindy come with them? I'm so torn about her now. I liked her, but the fact that she sacrificed him...
I have a ship. It's called the TARDIS. That's blue box. I could take you all.
Oh, yeah, you could, yeah.
Safe and clean and everything you want.
We couldn't travel with you.
What? Why not?
Because you, sir, are not one of us.
No, but...
Your duty to save me, obviously. Screen-to-screen contact is just about acceptable. In person, that's impossible.
Like, you have a magic box. Seriously.
Wait. Oh, I've got shivers. Wait.
And it doesn't matter where we end up living. Maintain the standards of fine time.
Are they racist?
Now, thank you. And goodbye.
Oh, I hate them.
I
Bye-bye.
don't care what you think.
I thought they were saying because it wasn't one of them from their world, and or because he was a Time Lord, he's got this box, you know. But they're not saying about Ruby.
If you just allow me to save your lives.
I wish I want to swear. F them.
Turn away, ladies. Before you're contaminated.
Before they're contaminated?
You will die!
Well, I was kind of right about the old days. They're dressing like that. But...
And I can save your lives!
That look of absolute vitriol in her eyes. Yeah. Yes, Doctor, yeah. They're just too proud of themselves to even think that they could have a... It's just gone nuts. Can't save them all. Even at the end of the universe, people are still racist. It's okay. People are kind, don't worry. We're kind. We're not like them. Just know that you're better than them, Doctor. Shooty's performance is incredible. It kind of reminds me of the boat with the river, and the weirdness of this episode reminds me of Willy Wonka. Look at her cocky smile. Love the soundtrack. That was powerful, that soundtrack.
Oh, this is so Brixton.
Lord Barton approaches.
He's crying again. 3 out of 4 episodes, yep.
What could be better than...
Oh wait, they aren't fussed about them being bird creatures? That was a really good episode. My god. I have so many things to say about that episode. I loved it, but I hated its guts at the same time. They threw in last second about the whole, oh, what, someone like you? And I was thinking, part of me in the back of my head went, oh, well, that felt a little bit. Was it because of Shooty? Is that right? Was that racist? Was that? It's just, oh, he's an alien, or he's just not what part of their planet. You know, that was it. Then I thought, well, wait, they're not targeting Ruby as well. She was specifically talking to him with such hate in her voice and the way she was looking at him. I didn't see, because you said about the way that Ricky September looked at him. Did Ricky look at him the same way? Because I thought Ricky was a really nice guy in the end. Callie Cook is absolutely lovely. But I mean, her character is just... I thought that as soon as she blocked him. So I thought it was just because it's an intruder from outside, like she's not part of the friend group. And I said, didn't I say, nearer the beginning, I said, she's just like one of those, I meant like the mean girl, the beach of the group, okay? Really nasty and horrible towards people that aren't one of them. And they're part of the cool group and the cool kids at school. I thought that was what she was like. And she was talking down to Ruby over the message thing, and that's what gave me the idea that she was like it. And I thought, well, maybe it's just she's stuck in her own little bubble. Funnily enough, they are in their own little bubbles. I think that's where they were taking the idea from, stuck in their own little world, and they didn't like outsiders. And I thought maybe that's where they were coming from the ending, but I'm fairly sure there was a racist undertone there. Is that just me? Ricky looked at him that way too. No. Oh, I liked Ricky. I didn't like him at first. I thought, oh, he's like, oh, I'm hot. I thought he was going to be that kind of stuck-up guy, but no, he was genuinely a nice guy. And he was smart. He read about history, he read about the planet, but he was just as much of a, everything as them. Not just me. Thank God it wasn't just me that thought it. That was a really good episode and really horrific for completely different reasons to what I was thinking throughout the whole episode. That was a horrible episode for the way people were treating people. I suppose that's probably the moral of the episode, was that the way people are treated because of technology and because of, technology taking over. It's kind of like in real life. Basically takes you back 1,000 years to when people were like that, and because they'd not really experienced humanity before properly. I don't know how, but I think maybe they were brought up and then sent to that world, because she has a mum and a dad. And she did say, she mentioned mum and dad or mum at least, mummy. It was the way she was saying mummy as well. I was going, oh, she's definitely a posh kid. Mummy! I thought because of that, maybe that's why they were like they were, because they were mollycoddled their entire lives and they didn't know, not right from wrong, but they didn't know social cues and the way that people are now with each other. That was such a weird episode, but I loved it, but I hated it at the same time. Again, like I said, for completely the wrong reasons. I love the acting. That was very well done. The wardrobe, by the way, superb. For once, I actually liked the aliens. I hated them for killing people, but if they were all like that, bravo to the aliens. Ricky's actor could be a doctor. Ooh, yes, he could be. He would be a very good doctor. Yeah, he's got something about him. That stance, hands in pockets, standing his ground and saving someone. Very good. I just can't stand that she killed him off. So not only is she an absolute arse to him and backstabbing and wants to save herself, she's also everything else that I didn't think that she was. I've said this before on live stream, but I've not. Anti-grav. Wait, did they say anti-grav? Not anti-mav. Well, that's weird. Maybe they didn't think of it when they were writing it, when they were doing it. Maybe because it's another time, another world, maybe? That wouldn't make any sense though. But they do like making up words and changing things for alien worlds. So maybe anti-grav instead of anti-mav because it's an alien world. She's awful, a liar, I hate her, and I now hate her too. And there was me going, oh, she's so lovely. Oh, she's really lovely. When she said that, when she said you are not one of us, when she said what she said, a shiver, a really cold shiver went down my spine. The dots also reminded me a little bit of, you know, the aliens in the Here Come the Drums episode with the Master. Robot things that go and kill people. It reminded me of those a little bit. Killer ball bearings, basically. Didn't have to say much, but that ending was up there with Tennant, the way he acted. With Tennant and with Capaldi doing their big speeches. That boat ride looked like the Willy Wonka boat ride. There's no earthly way of knowing. Welcome to the Doctor Who ride of death. Okay, this is what, hopefully, this is the trauma that everybody on that boat ride went through.
No earthly way of knowing. Keep singing. Which direction
we are going. Right, guys, so we're going to check out the behind the scenes for Dot Bubble now, and see what the idea was behind some of this, because I want to know how they filmed it, where they filmed it.
It is the perils of social media and what it can do.
Yes, it really does become the monster. The people become the monsters. Not saying the effects are the same, but their eating people reminds me of an old, no-budget bad movie called The Creeping Terror. Ooh, hunting. I like the sound. Hang on. Yes. Yes, it is like that. Hang on. When it goes to this image here, very much like that. Well done, hunting. The Creeping Terror. There we go. That looks quite a lot like the monster, actually, even with the tentacles. Just no open mouth here, but yeah. It's a giant slug. A good name for her to be.
It's so weird, isn't it? Because that is probably what the future's going to turn out to be.
You don't know me. No, Lindy, come on.
The way we're going.
Now knowing the way she looks at him there as well.
Lindy is one of my favourite characters in this series. I think if I wasn't playing Ruby, I'd love to play Lindy.
I do hope we do see her in more, though. Because if you don't know, by the way, Callie Cook originally wanted to play for years. This is what I mentioned about, I think I showed it on the last live stream, but I had a clip with an article. No, did I even show that? I have the article because I saved the article to show you guys on this live stream. A Cup of Tea with Firebird's Callie Cook from 2015, and they mention Doctor Who. She was never in Doctor Who back then, because the beginning of this article, we grabbed 5 minutes to chat with Callie Cook about Doctor Who. I learnt about this article when the teaser trailer came out, before her name was even mentioned. So I had to do a lot of digging. When you typed in Callie Cook, Doctor Who, this came up with, I think, one other thing, and some people mentioning doctors and Callie and Cook, but nothing else. So it's really interesting that it says this, talking about Doctor Who and Callie Cook. The perils of quick changes, blah, blah, blah. Nothing in this article is about Doctor Who up until this point. She says, what would your dream role be? Okay, so I really want to be the next Doctor Who's apprentice. But then getting to represent girls like Tia really is stuff that makes a difference. I thought it was really cool, though, that she was in this episode. Then finally she got to kind of live her dream. She's in a lot of the episode as well, so because it's just so weird. Like, why? If you think about it, why would her name come up? Why would Doctor Who come up in the same sentence with them opening? Usually it's opening with what they're going to be in. Like, we grabbed 5 minutes with Firebird's Callie Cook, not Callie Cook about Doctor Who. This was the same title a month or two ago. So,
She's introduced very much as the heroine of the story. It's an unusual episode in that the Doctor and Ruby look like they're taking a back seat.
Yes, that's because they are, Russell. They are taking another back seat. Well, at least Shooty, this is the second episode out of an 8-episode run where Ncuti has taken the backseat for 2 consecutive episodes because he was on the back burner for the last episode for 90% of the show. Not even that, 99% of it.
Brilliant. Callie as Lindy Pepperbean is in every single scene. I think she is. She's literally in every single moment of the entire episode.
I know it sounds stupid, but does that mean that would she have got paid the same as Millie and Ncuti? Because she's basically the main actress in this. Also interesting when the camera goes around them, like to mimic the bubble itself, because look, you can see the light here.
Joining Doctor Who, I felt equally terrified
Are you going to say about your long wanting for Doctor Who?
and really cool and fangirly all at once. Everyone's been so amazing, and it's the nicest family to join.
The episode is kind of weaning her off social media, and she's learning to see.
But then it reveals her true self.
You kind of think that's the moral of the story, which is look around you. Except the moral of the story turns out to be someone that's better in her bubble because she's the monster.
Yes, just a bit. She's very much the monster. Very, very much the monster.
Me and Dylan, director, had loads of ideas of basically just trying to make her really insufferable, but like a real...
Insufferable. It's so funny because I said that about this episode.
Those influences do exist.
The nicest guy is also the one that gets killed. Yeah, I wondered if it was to do with this, the star accounts, and maybe the reason they stayed longest is because they had the most ratings. The reason why I say that is because it reminds me very much of something else. Basically, they have to rate everybody on social media. They live their life rating people, as you can see here in a second with the guy who's serving her coffee. She has to rate him on the app, and they can see these not just not on the phone, but they can see them physically in real life. There, that's it. The rating. That's kind of why I expected it to be in Doctor Who, that they were based upon this rating as to how they were getting killed off, which was that was kind of a cool premise if it was that. The whole episode is like that, and it's very social media future. And they come to the slow realization of what people are really like. So nosedive. Maybe it's because their noses are dived straight into their phones and social media, maybe. But
the whole Ricky September scenes, it's so realistic. Girl, don't worry, just listen to Ricky September dance and you're like, yeah.
They just shot them on a green screen with a light in front of their face with a boom mic. I'm not going to lie, right? They could have just instead of having this woman, bless her soul, have this happen, right? Just stick a microphone in front of them. Surely they would have saved her the arm work. Stick a microphone in front. You're not going to see it on the shot. You only see from there, kind of how I am now.
We've got this thing with Lindy where she sort of does the peace sign all the time because that's just what all basic girls do. We all do this.
She's so sweet.
And because from then on, things get a bit hairy for her.
In real life. They're all in a line. That makes sense because they keep looking over at each other and they can react and act in time to each other, can't they?
We had an auto cue all day.
That's what they acted with, an auto cue.
You need to lower the bubble because there are more.
That's how they did it. It's an auto cue behind the square that you keep seeing in their eyes. So like a ring light. Like they did there for the other actor, why didn't they get a mic stand and have the mic hanging over them like that? If they didn't want to have it below, that makes more sense.
They're learning your lines on the spot.
Wait, so yeah, because it's off an auto cue, they didn't have scripts. They couldn't learn it off of a script. They had to just do it. Obviously, they would have taken multiple takes anyway, so they would have remembered it from that. Damn, imagine if you're having a bad day and you don't remember.
But the lighting was really good, and so the achievements looked good.
But both Ncuti and Millie, though, when do they not look perfect?
Dressed it, but it actually looks amazing. Like this building, I think it's pretty new, so they've not had to do much to it.
We were trying to film it on a kind of real location, which was Swansea campus.
Swansea Campus University, the university campus. Look at that. It's going... When it moves, it looks so weird and creepy.
In post-production, we're also going to do a lot of VFX work.
What? They put all of that into that space? I suppose because they needed the tracking down as well, didn't they?
On the space to kind of extend buildings to make them look much more kind of futuristic and sort of Blade Runner-y.
So because...
Oh, the Blade Runner reference there. Oh.
Open and robust conversation about the weather.
Oh, it peed it down with rain. Fantastic.
It's on the coast. The wind is quite strong there.
I still forgot again that she did that.
There was no way it was going to be peaceful and sunny. What we decided to do was record with our lovely weatherman Will, lots of different versions.
That is bloody genius. I actually like that one. There's a little bit of trouble with the weather satellite, so they don't have to give it any weather.
I think it works well because the people who go to Find Time were sold on the idea that it was a beautiful, wonderful paradise.
There's two villains in that episode. It's technology and the slug. They're all...
Excuse me, Ruby. Excuse me. There's three villains. There's technology, the slugs, and the people. The people are the biggest villains of them all.
The man trap was created by Neil Gorton and his team at Millennium FX.
Wow, look at that. That does not look anything like what it does in the episode. That's not even what they looked like on set, so...
We settled on kind of a snail-like slug thing.
We'll crossover, so some of it you will see it will be digital, some of it will be that practical thing.
Having something there for real, how the colours of the skin, the feeling of wetness react, it gives us a direct reference that we can just A/B with. It is a much better way of getting to a high level of realism.
They've got 3 people inside them, operating them.
3 people? What? I'm sorry? There's 3 people inside that?
Actually 3, room for 1 more.
Paul Casey is our brilliant movement director who is kind of...
All those people had the possibility to do something, to be something else. Well, and then they became the butt of the slug.
There's sort of tentacles that move, the lip comes down and that moves, the head moves.
Oh, so that's what they're operating, all of these little parts. Could this not have all been, I'd say animatronic, but a lot more money, time wasted in it when you could just put a couple of people in there, I suppose?
Are animatronic, so...
Oh, there we go. Some of it is animatronic.
They just run themselves, and then obviously we call them the doors and then the fingers.
Oh, it's weird. Brilliant that it's all practical effects.
It's sort of like one big team, really, and it's just all about information, and that whole process...
Ooh, look at that. Oh, see, that looks different with the mouth. Yeah, that mouth looks completely different. That looks a little bit like what you were saying about the monster from that film, the Creeping Terror. That kind of looks a bit like the Creeping Terror. Yeah, but the mouth is the bit that opens. So I wonder if that is where they got the inspiration from. They might go on to say it, but that creature there just looks more like this. Puppetry work is fabulous. Oh, it really is.
From design and build and everything. I had some Zoom meetings.
Oh, there you go. So they came up with loads of different designs. I kind of like this design. It's an amalgamation of this and the other one, but this one's almost like a Men in Black alien.
It was nice to work with another human.
Yeah, until you kill him. They're doing the itsy, look, they're doing the itsy bitsy. It actually tells you the subtitles that they're doing in a piece that you can't even hear. Itsy bitsy teeny weeny polka dot bikini.
The boiler room and the art department did this amazing job of creating those big sort of piston type engine things.
Oh wait, they're piston type engines? I thought that was a door.
Which looked really rusted, but they weren't. They were just painted, but they looked really real.
Yeah, I thought they were... Oh, there you go. There's the set. I'll play it in a second. But they remind me of... Because it said sluice on the sides of it. I was reading it whilst I was watching the episode. It says like sluice 4 and stuff like that. But it reminds me of the big round tunnels that you go into. That you can open a door and you can walk into them. I thought that's where they were going through those things. Then we got lost with the whole Ricky death and her backstabbing him.
What that allowed us to do was shoot for 2 days and get that fight, because it was a really complicated fight.
Yeah, when I was watching it, I really wanted to go, hello, Dave. When I saw this bit, the AI backfiring.
Have our actors imagine the dot that we're going to later composite in.
Oh, right. I thought they would have had like a green dot on a stick that they were moving around the set. I suppose with the cameras moving around all over the place, they couldn't really do that, but like a golf ball, not golf ball, what do they use? Is it a tennis ball on a stick? But maybe something smaller, like a ping pong ball on a stick or something.
Dot we used, it was someone with a green...
Oh, there we go. That's exactly what I said. I said it should have been something like that, like a dot on a stick or something. What happens in the very next scene?
It was someone with a green...
Someone with a very green. That's your director.
Green stick. And running around as the dot.
He said he had other people to save.
She seemed blonde and lovely and sweet and innocent. She's ruthless. She's vile.
You could come with us.
We could what?
Even from that moment.
It's the moment when we look around and everyone is white.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, because she specifically points him out.
The moment we cast shooting, everyone said to me, "Oh my God, what's it going to be like when he goes into the past?"
Yeah, but it's not that they have to worry about. It's the future that they've cast it into instead. Are they going to do this? Are they going to really overblow it though when they go back to like the 60s or whatever? Wait, they've got an episode like that, haven't they? Is it the 50s they've got an episode for?
Do you think racism's only in the past? When you look at what's happening to the world, we do not die!
I thought it was a really powerful
and clever episode.
Very, very thought-provoking piece at the end there. Show people, look, this is how bad it can be. You think someone's nice all this time, and you think someone's all prissy and wonderful and has some weird bits about her, but at the same time, you think, oh, it's the monsters that are bad, and then turns out, nope. Bam, it's the people. The people are the worst enemies. I saw something the other day where Shooty was talking about how his mother told him he'd been saying his name wrong. And the M wasn't silent? I don't think he's changing it at this point, though. Wait, what? Really?
How do you pronounce?
My name is pronounced Nshuti.
Nshuti. Right, so even I am so sorry. Even I've been pronouncing it completely bloody wrong this entire time. So it's not Shooty, it's Nshuti. So the N is pronounced. I'm going to try to remember. I'm not going to, obviously, I can't change it for the previous videos, but I'm going to try to remember to say it from now on. It's very strange that he's only just realised it, but I suppose it is a slightly different name, more unusual name, I suppose, but for his culture, that's a very normal name, I suppose, but it's just because he was used to, he probably never heard the N part at the beginning before and just heard Shooty, because it is almost silent. It's Nshuti. And Shooty is his middle name. Wait, what? What? It's his middle name? Hang on, I need to watch. Is this the full thing?
It's like an Nshuti. Only learned properly how to pronounce it at 26. When I started coming into the public eye, I did this whole video like, you pronounce my name Shooty, shoot, like a shooting.
Yeah, this is the thing I saw. When he did this, I saw this as well when he was saying how to pronounce it. That's how come I knew how to say his name. But I did not know.
Star and then an E on the end, shoot, and my mum called me like, what are you talking about? That's not how you say your name. I was like, oh, right. Thanks for telling me, Mom, at 26.
Surprised she didn't tell him before that. Anyway, guys, that's been Dot and Bubble. Hope you really enjoyed that and us watching behind the scenes for it as well. It's been a weird episode. I enjoyed it, but I also didn't enjoy it as well for, you know, the undertones or the very prominent tones that were there at the end. But thoroughly enjoyed the episode, and it was, yeah, it was great to watch it with you guys. Hope you have an amazing day. If you want to see the full uncut reaction to this, you can see it as that live stream, or you can see it over on Patreon, or you can see it as a YouTube member as well. Now, watching these Doctor Who videos wouldn't be at all possible without using today's video sponsor, which is Surfshark VPN. And genuinely, they have come massively in handy, because watching things like Disney Plus, Netflix, and that wouldn't be the same. Because with Surfshark VPN, I'm able to get access to content, to films, to shows from other countries that I just would not be able to. And whilst Doctor Who is a British show, unfortunately I just don't want to watch it the way that, you know, I'm meant to be watching it here in the UK. I would like to be able to watch it through Disney Plus, but alas, it is not available in the UK on Disney Plus because of region locking shows and films, etc. So I need a VPN to do that, and that's where Surfshark came in massively handy. I'd used them before, I really trust what they do, and so I reached out to them and they happily obliged. All you need to do is, once you've signed up for Surfshark VPN, then go and download the browser extension. And then you just need to switch your location to any of the countries around the world that are on the list. Then, like me, you'll be able to access any of the content, any of the shows, the films that you like to at your heart's content. It will also hide your location and your data as well. Now, here is something that I found out the other day, and it blew my mind that this was even a feature. For any one of you that really wants to block YouTube adverts, you can do with Clean Web 2.0. You just need to go into the settings and turn on Clean Web. Plus, also this gives you the other benefits of data breach alerts and malware alerts as well. And yes, this is all packaged into every single Surfshark subscription. The alerts I just mentioned will also come in handy for public Wi-Fi, because companies and individuals can easily find your information. But don't worry, Surfshark does protect all your information by encrypting it and masking what you do and where you do it from. If there is a data breach and your data does fall into the wrong hands, Surfshark will warn you and protect you. You guys know how much research I do into films and shows when I watch them, and for the trivia sections afterwards and just looking up information and that. It really helps to have that VPN there, because it helps me to find information that is just blocked on other websites. Yeah, I just find it very, very helpful. If you'd like to try out Surfshark VPN for yourselves, you can do with the code Movies with Marty to get up to 87% off, making it less than than £2 or just over $2, which is a coffee-priced offer for a premium VPN. Plus, you get 4 months for free, a money-back guarantee, and 24/7 support too. Thank you so much to Surfshark for sponsoring today's video, and also thank you to you guys for checking out Surfshark today. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, guys. Have an amazing day, take care, stay safe, and hopefully I'll see you guys next time in time and space in our TARDIS.
Do not forget to click below to subscribe to the YouTube channel.
If you're still here to the very end, then thank you so much, and also a huge thank you to my wonderful patrons: Roger C. Griffith, Douglas Collier, Terry V, Miggy Love, Chris Holmes, Jojo, Thomas Masters, Shoehorn1234, Res, Patrick Durr, Andrew Blount, Carlos, Marla Mize, Rob, Chandra Blair, Scott, Paul Zawicki, Randy, Kirsten, Juan Pablo Camero, JL, Maggie, Freya Alexandra, Milo, Miranda, Edna, Gina Aman, Tess Avaland, Olivia, Maria Stoicheva, Neno, Megan Janoviak, Rainy Tomo, Strawberry Tree, Kirsten Bailey, Boobly Boo, Louise Vanderhoven, Aubrey Terry, Wraithist, Heidi Steele, City D, Bumblebee, Joshua, Jesse, Rena Burra, Meet, Lolita Verbakovskia, Eli, Holly Jeffries, Alenka Hafner, HM Garth, Chloe Grover, Neb, Kyle Baker, Abby Barker, Tom Tattershall, Kristen Olds, Tilly Chum, Laura Hutchison, Tara M. Wilcoxon, Sazzy Nation, Ferdinand Pitchard, Jim McKay, Sphere, Mel Days, Fran in the Pen, BG, Tara, Rags and Muffins, Nameless Human Being, Deb, Philippa Chapman, Emily, Panda, David Wayne Fox, Jessica Asakovich, Sue Pro, Naja in Workshop, Mike Tunnicliffe, Wolfgang Wolf, Lee, Harvey, Ankame, Aninya, Evan G, Violet Aurora, Pamela Chandler Rash, Scott Howard, Joshua, Robert Williams, Steve Webster, Amanda, Lipaz, Jamie Dodds, King, Happy Go Lucky, Caitlin, Analytical Guy, Maria Torres, Cliff Adams, Jonathan, Dirk, Annie Bonds, Crystal Appleby, Scorpius, Monica Murphy, Sebastian St-Ange, Varga, Leslie McKittrick, Nick Stark, Number 1 Carez, Jen, Biff McKeldin, Birgit, and Stephanie Collins. If you'd like to see more videos, there's some more on the screen right now. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and see you next time.